Hi, everyone, and welcome to day 14 of your 30-day yoga journey. Congratulations, you're almost halfway. For today's practice, you may need a chair, and if your knees are sensitive, you could grab a blanket or a towel. Today, we return to the warrior Virabhadra by practicing Virabhadrasana 1, 2, and 3. To help me out, we have Tom. You might recognize him from the other days, where previously Tom was the one you were always following to do all of the asanas full out. So today we decided to switch places metaphorically. I will be doing everything full out. If you want any modifications, you're going to look to Tom. Before we begin, I do have a question for you in the comments below. Let me know, which is your favorite warrior pose? 1, 2, or 3, and why? Which warrior pose do you think most yoga teachers hate? Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Now, let's come down to hands and knees. Or if you're with Tom, you're going to actually turn the chair around. You can keep the hands on the chair back if that's better. And we're all going to come into downward facing dog. Lift your knees, press the tops of your thighs back. Lift your arm bones high to the sky and pull your heart through. If your hands are on the chair seat, an additional modification would be to walk your feet back even further. To that end, I invite you to choose an affirmation that you could use throughout your practice, an affirmation that you create for yourself that embodies courage. So perhaps it could be the statement as simple as I am strong, or perhaps it's I choose to live a life that I craft for myself, that embodies and reflects my strength and power. Choosing to allow it to be okay to be wrong in pursuit of what is right. State the affirmation in your own words that you can repeat to yourself throughout class. Uttanasana, walk your feet forward. And in the chair, you can slide your hands down to your chair seat. And then inhale, walk your hands up your legs. Rise up. And stretch your arms overhead, reaching through fingertips. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. So if you're using a chair, turn your chair around so the back is facing you. Release your arms down by your sides. And then inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Uttanasana, exhale, bow forwards, hands to the chair seat or floor. Now, if your hands are on the chair seat, walk your hands up to the back of the chair. And if you're with me, you're going to stay here. Everyone together, step your left leg back and come onto your back knee. This is where you might want to throw a blanket underneath your left knee. Either keep your hands on the chair back or inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Maybe you lift your right arm up only. Anjaneyasana, breathe. Exhale, hands come down. And now let's switch sides. So step your right leg back and left leg forward. And then when you're ready, when you find you have balance, inhale, lift both arms up or just the left arm. Feel where you can create more space. Take up more space. And then exhale, hands come down to the ground. Downward facing dog. Left leg comes back. Lift the knees up and back. Inhale, the right leg in the air. Exhale, right knee to chest. Look between your hands. Step your right foot between your hands. Left knee stays off of the ground for this one, high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Or one arm. And then exhale, hands come down. And step your right leg back to meet your left. Downward facing dog. Preparing for the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, knee to chest. Step it through. Lift that back heel right over the ball of your right foot if you can. And then inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down. Left leg comes back to meet the right. This time, try it with not lifting the right leg for no reason at all. Exhale, right knee to chest, just so you don't have that opportunity to swing the leg. Use muscular strength to step your right foot forward. Now, turn your left foot flat for warrior one. So right knee bent up to 90 degrees. You can line up your heels, either heel to heel or heel to inner arch. And then again, reach your arms up to the sky. Or just your right arm. Keep turning your ribs from left to right and reaching up through your heart center. Fold. Exhale, hands down. Take your right leg back to meet your left. Downward facing dog. And step your left leg forward. First left knee into chest and then step the foot. Turn your right heel down, left knee bent. First find your steady foundation, and then from your foundation, then you can fly. Reach your arms up. Repeating that affirmation to yourself and expressing it from yourself outward. Exhale, hands come down. Downward facing dog. Look in between your hands and either walk or jump your feet lightly through your hands. Inhale, extend through your spine. Exhale to bow. And now with a nice long spine, inhale, rise up, reach up through your arms. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Release your arms, take a breath here. If you have any blankets on your mat, like I do, move them out of the way. Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B series, and we do have other modifications for you today. Tom will be doing this one with the chair. From here, Tadasana, Utkatasana, bending your knees. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, bow, Uttanasana, hands to chair seat or floor. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, so extend up halfway. And then exhale, fold in all the way. Inhale, plank. Now, you can either go into Chaturanga, on or off the knees, or go straight into up dog. From Chaturanga, I'll show you. You can go all the way down, inhale into Cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog, tuck your toes. Knees on or off the floor. Look in between your hands. Step your right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Spin your back heel down, right knee bent. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And then exhale, lower the arms down. Step your right leg back to meet your left. If you would like to do a vinyasa flow, a plank, chaturanga, cobra, or up dog here, you're doing that. Otherwise, stay with us. And then everyone from down dog, step your left leg forward. Spin your right heel down. Left knee bent. And inhale, either reach your arms or keep them on that back of the chair. And then exhale, hands down. And then step your left leg back. Either chaturanga, cobra, or up dog, or keep your arms straight. Turn the tops of your feet over and up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lots of options. Doing what's right for you today. Living your yoga practice the way you live your life. Look in between your hands. Choose to either walk or jump your feet forward. Join your legs together for Utkatasana, bend the knees. And then inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, straighten the legs, hands in front of your heart. Big old smile. Release your arms down by your side. Virabhadrasana 1, check. Let's do Virabhadrasana 2. So take a nice wide stance. You can, so if you're in the chair, you're going to grab the chair seat and take the wide stance. Now, turn your left foot in, right foot out 90 degrees. Okay. Hips are pointing out. Yes, right knee bent 90 degrees. So the chair is there for balance here. Inhale, arms out to the sides, and then exhale, turn your head to the right. Can you bend that right knee a little deeper, keeping the right knee right over the ankle, and feel the empowerment here of this asana. Where does it feel the same? Where does it feel different? And lower the arm, straighten the leg. Other side, right foot turns in, and bring your legs together so that we can let Tom flip the chair. Yep, take the wide stance. Now it's the left leg comes forward, so right foot turns in slightly, left foot turning out, left knee bends 90 degrees, and then add the arms. And then turning your gaze out into your future across your left arm, if it's extended outward. Imagine you're gathering your power right into the center of your pelvis, and then from there, expanding outward through your limbs and the crown of your head. Lower your arms, straighten the leg, bring your legs together. Tadasana. Turning to the front of your mat, finding center. So you got your chair back in front of you, if you have a chair. Let's go back to Virabhadrasana 1 and play. So grabbing hold of your chair back, or just staying here, step your left leg back as far as you can behind you. Spin your back heel down. Right knee bends 90 degrees. And then inhale your arms up to the sky. And you got to really pull into your pelvic floor for balance. And then exhale, bow forward, swing your arms down and back by your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then exhale, hands go now out in front of you, arms do. As you bow forward, pull the belly off of your thighs. And then inhale, come back up. That's it. And a nice long exhale, step that back leg forward to meet the right, lower the arms. Let's try the other side. So, knowing courageously that this side's going to be different. Look at something that's not moving to help with balance and step your right leg back. Spin that back heel down, bend the left knee. Ribs are pointing, turning from left to right. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Good. And now exhale, hands to the chair back or bow forwards, arms come behind. Inhale, up. Keep your arms in line with your ears as you exhale, bow forwards. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, step your back leg forward and lower the arms. Take a breath in Tadasana. Now let's try warrior 3. We'll combine warrior 1 and warrior 3. How's that? From here, we're going to keep the arms the same. So once the first side, arms by your side. Second time, option to bring your arms overhead. Let's try it. Let's see. Step your left leg back. Turn your left heel down to the floor, right knee bent. So we're starting in warrior 1. Oops. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. And now warrior 3, you're just going to lift your back leg off the ground until it's parallel with the floor. Bow forwards, arms by your side, by your hips. Lift, hold. We're just hanging out wherever you're at. Outer left hip is rolling down. Belly is supporting that action. Glutes helping that back leg stay lifted. Back leg is active. Let all the shifts go on with your right leg. Now gathering all your energy so that you can very gently, reaching that left leg back, go back into warrior 1. So reach the left foot down, right knee bent. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Staying on this side, we're going to keep the arms overhead if you want it harder. If you want it easier, bring your arms again down by your hips. And then warrior 3. Lift that back leg. Left thigh bone is turning in and lifting up. Think about lifting the right inner thigh faster than the outer. And keep this leg, left leg, in line with left hip. Reach back, lower the foot, warrior 1, and exhale, Tadasana. So is that right leg on fire a little bit? Let's try the left leg. So step your left leg back. Whoa. Spin the back heel down. So arms by your sides at the end. Let's try it. Inhale, warrior 1, arms overhead. And then exhale, sweep your arms down by your sides. This, you can, in slow motion, you can lift that right heel, turn the leg bone in, and then lift the back leg up. Both legs are strong and straight here. You could bend that left knee to reach the right leg back and go back into warrior 1. Sweep your arms overhead or keep them on the chair back, your choice. Ready? Exhale, warrior 3. You can go as slow or as fast as you want, but arms are overhead if you can. But you're embodying the same warrior qualities as number 1 and number 2. Imagine you're standing there going, here I am. Making your presence known. You. Bending left knee, reaching the leg back. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, arms down by your side. Left leg, right leg comes to meet the left. Tadasana. Feel the qualities of mountain. And now if you have a chair, you can take it off to the side. And let's all come down into child's pose. So if you need blankets behind your legs or in front of your chest, you can do that. Otherwise, come forward, child's pose. Just make sure your forehead's on the ground or on something solid. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and use your abdominals more. Lift yourself up. And let's make our way into Shavasana. Stretch your legs out. And then lower down. Taking the time to externally rotate your arms so your palms are face upward. Helping the shoulder blades stay on the back and make sure your legs are wide enough. And then letting go even of those affirmations that you created for yourself, and let yourself be here for as long as you like. For now, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon tomorrow. Namaste.